Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to week 5 of Ice Rocket League. We have a massive matchup for you guys tonight. NUIG Griffins A versus TUD Apes, who have been throttling through Group B and are both at the top, fighting for dominance with a 4-0 record for each of them. One of those records will be tarnished tonight, and we're here to find out which team is going to be left with the sour taste in their mouth. I'm Morno, and joined on the mic by Eric Ejan this evening. Eric, how you doing?
I'm doing great. As you said, this is it, These teams are 4-0, and with 3 weeks left already. One of these teams is going to be 5-0. One of these teams is going to be 4-1. And the way that these teams have been playing at the moment, it's going to be a miracle if another team can take a game off them. So I feel like this game tonight isn't just your standard league game. This game is to get that #1 seed in the group, and that is very exciting to think about.
Definitely, as well. Like we said, it's one of those, we don't know if anyone else can beat them. When you said that, it is one of those things, isn't it? Because one of these teams has to come first. Someone has to come first, and tonight might be the only chance to make that difference. Would you like to go through the lineups that we have for this evening?
So for those who do not know the teams playing tonight, on the blue side we have got the NUIG Griffins A, who consists of Lynx, Darcy and Nixus, and then over on the orange side, which is the TUD Apes, we have got Elite, Spartan, Parable and Cannon. And my god, those are 6 extremely talented players, each of them well capable of carrying a game by themselves. This is really it, These have already stepped up. But who's going to be the real king tonight? Who's going to show that they could potentially be the best player in the league at the moment?
Getting these throwback feelings to UCD versus WIT not too long ago, when it's the two giants, but one of these players will have to play the worst. Even if they don't play poorly, someone will be the weak link, and that might be the thing that fashes an opening and changes this game for the better, because I'm expecting a close one tonight anyway.
Might be, if this game goes 3-0, you'll straight away be thinking, wow, they're going to win it all. But honestly, this can go either way, and you know what, with game 1 underway, I'd say the pressure has never been higher for these players, because this game will more than likely determine who will seed #1 in this group.
From the blue corner is NUIG Griffins A, and TUD Apes are rocking the orange tonight. And a lot of the games start off the same way, the 50-50s, they're feeling each other up there, and there's a shot on target straight away by Spartan. As soon as I'm starting to talk about how slow the games tend to start, Spartan shuts me up real quick. No one there. Darcy trying to make the effort on save, but I think they were trying to prioritize gather and boost at the beginning. And Spartan was just there to fashion that opening right down the middle. 1-0 to TUD Apes.
Yeah, and Darcy nearly finding a quick response straight away. Parable seems to be a bit lost in the corner there, and now all of a sudden Lynx has his shot. Nothing comes with it, but something I've just noticed so far is the Orange team are actually quite, they've been grouped up together a lot at the beginning, moving together as a unit, moving forward, moving backwards. We'll see if this carries on, because as we've seen, we've casted together in the past. Once a team gets 1 goal ahead in a tight game, we tend to see a defensive masterclass. But no, never mind. Again, the caster curse is real, folks. That is exactly what we want to see. That was all by himself there. Just takes the half volley right over Parable. Nothing can be done there.
Parable's the only person behind the ball there. It's really lackluster defending, unfortunately, there from that team there. It was just no one else was behind the ball. No one was there to back him up. And when you're one-on-one like that, all it takes is one dink the ball over the top of you, and there's a shot on goal with no one there to defend it. And another one coming, a big save from Lids. What a save there.
6 seconds until we saw the first demo of the game. And now the Orange team are going very aggressively forward, but NUIG, they're able to collect here. And I just wonder now, 1-1 in the series, these teams, they know what's on the line here. They're definitely going to be trying to see what each other's made of. A bit of dodgy air control there. That could have been punished, you know. These teams are playing very defensive. Cannon's been on the line there the last 30 seconds or so. And I get that you have to respect these teams, but you're also a team that should be respected, as there's a big demo coming through, but no one in place. But, you know, I'd like to see a bit more aggression here. I think a lot of space is being given to the people who have the ball. And, you know, that's great. You know, if they have a dodgy shot, you can just collect it. But you don't want to be giving the teams too much space, I should say here. Because they're capable of passing it. And next thing you know, there could be a quick 150-kilometer shot going straight at you. So that will change.
You don't want to mistake playing defensively for playing passively, because that's a big mistake you can make. Because if you invite pressure on yourself, a good team will oblige that. They'll be like, oh, I mean, they're not going to come forward. We'll start trying to make dribbles. You're going to give them the space, not put them under any pressure. Because if they're not under any pressure, I'm hard to find someone in this game that will make an unforced mistake. But as I'm saying that,
it's a demo play. It's as simple as that. Parable gets onto the back of Darcy there, and Cannon has a wide open goal.
And where was everybody else?
Everyone just seemed... I think there was a series of 50-50s that just seemed to go the way of TUD there, and they got their goal in the end. But I've said it week by week, demos in this game are so important, because the space you can open up in the goal by taking out that last defender. You saw it there. Cannon had all the time in the world, and a player of his caliber, he's not going to miss.
Yeah, definitely. But look, I feel that they shouldn't be in a situation like that. I feel like they're just trying to spite me here. They're trying to prove me wrong, because every time I talk, nearly a shot on target.
Yeah, Spartan, you got to pass the defender, but just ran out of boost at the crucial moment. I wonder how much that's going to cost now, because all of a sudden, you know, missing shots like that, you could have put yourself 2 goals ahead, but now it's still 2-1. Obviously, you still have the goal lead. It's not the end of the world, but anyway, on the attack here.
I only hope that the defending gets better as the night goes on, anyway. Because if not, I feel like how much we were hyping up this to be a close series might have ended up being incorrect. And that's a shot on an open goal! No one behind the ball again! On the topic of poor defending, NUIG, just everybody out of position, no communication, whether they were collecting boost or expecting a mysterious fourth member to come along and center the ball in for them. No one was behind it there. And 3-1 to TUD Apes now. They are running the show, as we say.
Running the show, absolutely. Yeah. That was bizarre defending. I think NUIG, they sort of had the whole, right, we're 1 goal down, let's throw everything we have at them. But look how much time is left in the game. There's plenty of time to try break them down like they did for that first goal. Try to find another demo play, like what happened to them perhaps. But right now, TUD definitely looking like the stronger team so far. But of course, it's game 1 and a best of 5. How many times have we seen teams come out of their shell in games 2?
Definitely, and I feel like this NUIG team is going to have to come out of that shell, or maybe like that.
Yeah, maybe like that. Maybe they must be listening to what we say, because honestly, anytime we say something, they just prove us wrong in every way.
Off the backboard, down for Linsk to finish it off, leaving the goalkeeper in a very awkward position as well. Now that's more of what we want to see. And if they can defend as good as that attack was, I feel like NUIG have a lifeline back into this series. Maybe even back into this game with 40 seconds on the clock.
Percy almost got it there now. He hit the goal, bit directly at the keeper, but Spartan with a chance for himself, ran out of boost. Linz just taking it over to Parable now. You don't want to be giving away possession like that when you're 1 goal down, but of course 25 seconds and have plenty of time, especially when where the ball is. Oh, that'll be some long goal.
Some angle on it as well, the way it went up and dinked over, and Can had to use a big amount of boost in order to get right up from the standstill he was in. There was no momentum behind it, and as we hit 10 seconds left, we're in the NUIG half, but can anything be done here? But it's crossed in and it's just scuffed by Parable, unfortunately, and the ball's still in the air. And it looks like they're trying to clear it, but a shot comes in off the backboard from Parable and back down, but good clearance there from Dicey. And that first game will go to TUD Apes. That ended up a lot closer than I thought it was going to be at the start, because it started off dodgy. It started off very dodgy. But if
doing a lot to try to carry his team there. Look at his score compared to the rest of his team. Honestly,
Two
though,
saves,
it
two
is a game
goals
one.
as
You know?
well. It is, yeah, it is a game one, and hopefully, if the rest of the series has the quality that the last minute and a half of this game had, then hopefully we're in for an improvement.
Let's hope the next game starts off as the first one ended. You were saying, you know, if teams don't defend, the series might not be close at all. But of course, a 10-9 game is still a close game, so I wouldn't mind a lot of goals in these games. You know, if defending goes away altogether, that's not the end of the world. High scoring games are, of course, great to cast. But I don't think these teams will do that.
I
I
swear.
think these teams will be a bit more mature about it and try to play defensive.
Of course, yeah. We don't want to see. I mean, I was like I said, high scoring games, high offensive, high octane attacking Rocket League is very fun to watch and even more exciting to cast. But there's only so much entertainment that people can get out of us screaming about the 11th goal in the one game, isn't there?
And just straight away, one thing I always notice myself saying on stream is the words double commit, as one happens there. But one thing these teams are doing quite well is their single target focus. You never
Definitely,
see two
yeah.
players going for the ball. You know, you see the rotations of these teams. You know, it's really what sets them apart from the rest. They have people in the right place at the right time, and that's important. There's now an opportunity here, maybe misses the ball.
Linsk following up almost direct. It was very impressive to follow it the way that he did there, but it's been a bit of a brawl here. It's been one-on-ones, back and forth, ball bouncing around all over the place. It's coming back in, and it's a shot on target, but hits the crossbar. Parable so close to capitalizing on that centered ball. Spartan keeping it in the NUIG half for this side anyway. Cannon coming in, that's another shot, hits the crossbar, but Spartan puts it in. An assist from Cannon.
I'm going to spectate Spartan here because I'm not really sure he knew much about this. He just sort of boosted forward and it just sort of landed ever so perfectly for him. At the end of the day, a goal's a goal, though. I take that.
Take those. We take
we
those.
take those, but we've seen calculated plays before. I'm sure that was just one of many.
Break out the physics calculator because that was calculated. Definitely.
That's almost as
Darcy
good as your
keeping the ball in place.
That was almost as good as your decommission joke.
No, thank you very much. And a shot in on target, but what a save from Spartan. I thought that was going to be in as well. No one there to protect the goal, and a double commit in order to try and save it. And the shot that came in just barely missing. Elite Spartan on the counter-attack now, but Nix is to keep it out again. And Linsk knocking the ball back into the play again. And you were having trouble pronouncing his name earlier, and now I'm no longer allowed to make fun of you for it. And the Elite Spartan keeping the ball in the NUIG half, and Parable at air side with the one-on-one, keeping it right in the middle. Darcy and Cannon keeping it, knocking it back into NUIG's half, with Linz clearing it out from the goal. Elite Spartan trying to keep it back in, Linz missing it, and it's now a 2-on-2 in front of NUIG goal, but the shot's just barreled wide. It's coming back, Darcy clearing it back over into the TUD 8 side for the first time here. Cannon now trying to keep it out of the corner now. We're seeing a lot of quiet now. I feel like this is the longest time that there hasn't been a goal in this series so far. The shot in, but Cannon up quickly to knock it down and deny it. Risk in, but it hits the crossbar, but a big demo on Parable by Darcy. And now here's the chance for a quick to capitalize on that. No one in there for the center, over dedicating for it.
How important was that touch by Darcy? Gets the demo
There
and
it is!
misses top left. Darcy with an unbelievable play there. The way he gets this touch, not sure if he meant it, but this bump here is crucial. And it comes off the back of his car, straight into the pass of Nixus. He just bonks it into the top left for style points. But what a play from Darcy there.
One of the most important things you need to do when you're trying to support your teammates on the offense is be in the position when they lose the ball, because it means if they don't score, you're there to back them up and finish. And Nixus was there. He came from the shadows. He came up from an angle that I don't think anybody saw, and he just came right in, and for absolute style points, digs it at the top corner as well. And a shot in, big save from Linz. Cannon keeping the pressure on the ball in NUIG half, but Nixus getting it out again. Nixus proving that he's been solid on the defense and the offense. This game and last as well, and Darcy there to finish it up.
disrespecting Darcy here, because he's just outside the box at this stage here, and just great pass by Nixes just to get it up to him. Darcy, you know, a lot of players like me, we would have just hit that miles over the crossbar. But Darcy, what is a strange mechanic in this game is when you go up in the air, rotating your car so you're upside down, so you hit it downwards, like Lynx just hits down. Just having that, you know, those little small mechanics that make the difference. Is Powerball, absolutely
no boost at all. Look at this. Powerball there, he did have some boost actually. It just came off Darcy, and all 3 NUIG players were there, and all they could do was watch it go in after that.
You said a lot about the positioning so that you can hit the ball if your teammates miss it. But who needs teammates when you can just dunk on them like that yourself, as Powerball did there?
I initially thought he had no boost in that attack as well, but no, by the looks of it, it was just the second rebound, and no one's in goal again for Nix is taken out of the jaws of death. This NUIG team, they need to start doing something about having a designated keeper, because that has bit them in the behind several times this game.
A big double commit. The 2 NUIG players whacked off each other and sent each other flying towards the orange goal. They're lucky there not to get countered on. But Darcy, he's had a big game so far. Does he have another moment of magic before this game potentially goes into overtime? Or maybe he could even produce it in overtime. But NUIG right now, you have to be thinking 2-0 down is not a position you want to be finding yourself in.
Not at all. It's the I think right now their only weakness from the NUIG team, who've been playing so well on the offense and during the build-up, and to find space with the passes and the bumps. They've been playing so much better than they initially did in the first game, but it's the refusal to learn to have a designated goalkeeper, because there has just been such a lack of positioning on the defense, and it's either they're all there or no one's there. No one's sticking behind, no one's there to back them up on the defense. They're their own worst enemies right now.
I agree with you.
10 seconds left. Linz keeping the ball up in the air in the TUD half, and Darcy coming in. It's hit off the back wall, but no one's there to follow it up, and that's a shot that looks like it's going to dwindle out. And we are in overtime of game 2 of this series. Quickly in again. The ball backs up into the DUT tab, but Cannon and Darcy off the backboard again. Oh, Powerball just to clear it out. Big clearance.
Save. And now, you feel like NUIG have the momentum right now, but little soft touches like that can cause momentum to switch very quickly. You know, oh, that's a nice little touch by Darcy. Nix is there. Over to Linz.
Oh, he's trying to dribble it, but the big bump wasn't a demo, but the bumps can be just as important, just to push your regain possession back, or push your opponent out of position into a place where they don't want to be, and it's come back off the post, and Linz can nearly go being an own goal for NUIG there. Darcy clearing it out over into TUD's side, and it's going to stay there for now. Big demo from Spartan on Linz to shut down that attack, and Cannon just missing the ball in the NUIG half, and the ball's just going to find its way in. Who hit that? Spartan! Let's see this again.
A great touch. He's fighting Darcy there. The ball comes off the wall. He just look at the way he rotates his car there to get the accuracy and power on that. It was an excellent shot by Spartan, and now that's 3-2 wins in a row for the TUD Apes. And you have to be thinking, if you're NUIG right now, well, this is it, lads. We need to win 3 in a row if we've any chance. Well, if we want to win the series, we have to win 3 in a row, and that is an awful position to be in against a team of this caliber. But NUIG, they're a caliber in themselves. We'll see what they can do in this next game.
Definitely, yeah. A Spartan with 2 goals in that game and 3 saves to back it up as well. Proving again that he's been crazy on both sides of the play, defensive and defensive. And you're going to need that when the pressure starts going now, because the last thing that TUD want now is to slip up. Because when you slip up now in this, let's say NUIG, they have to win 3 in a row. Like you said, they have to win 3 in a row. Sure, everyone's going to be praising NUIG if they do win 3 in a row. But everyone's also going to be asking questions to TUD if they lose 3 in a row. And there's a lot on them. Oh! Spartan keeping the ball back around into the NUIG side half here. but it's come back down. Parable keeping it down, but Linsk on the counter-attack, and Cannon's the only one back right now, and his teammates are trying to rush back. But a quick dribble from Cannon there, past two NUIG defenders, but Nixus to keep the ball from getting into their own half. And it looks like they're just going to be trying to play it around it. A miss on the pass there, misplaced pass there by, I think it was Cannon. And now TUD are on the back foot again. The ball coming down off the wall again, and Darcy!
Oh.
What a goal for NUIG.
Was that a triple tap from Nixus here? Let's see. One, two, and then Darcy,
three.
To
follow up for the three. That was slick. That was some finesse by Nixus and Darcy there. What an assist, and what a goal.
That was a great assist. The control to work with such little boost and such a tight angle against the wall, and then find Darcy, who was in the air and ready. Just a great team goal. And NUIG, they started off this game how they started the second game I should say. But let's see if they can hold on to a lead this time.
That is, it's important to stay on top when you've gotten there and not lose your balance. But Cannon keeping the ball back into NUIG's half again, and another hit off the wall from Parable, and another shot on goal from Spartan. Just finessed it past the defense, right into the top left corner. What an angle to hit that from. Darcy just not getting high enough to boost. He had the boost to do it, but Spartan was fast in losing his man and getting a shot right into the top corner. And now it's 1-1 in game 3 of the series. There really has been pushing. Oh, big save from Cannon there, and a shot from the shot from Darcy. Back into the center again. Nix and Darcy both whiffing that one. The ball goes back into.
You don't want to be whiffing many of them.
You don't, not at all. And Nixus and it's a big 50-50 in the air, and Darcy to keep it out. But Parable looks like he's ready for the return, and he is. But Linsk is going to be the first to knock that back into TUD's side. And now it looks like we're having a lot more back and forth. Linsk to push the goalkeeper out of position. And Nixus! What a goal!
Can we ask our spectator here to follow Nixus here? Where did he come from? He kept himself up in the air that whole time and then knocked it down. Parable unable to save that. What a goal from Nixus. Set himself up in the end, and that is brilliant solo play, and exactly what NUIG need right now.
What we have missed there was the fifth dimensional chess played by Linsk. To make a push on the goalkeeper when he, from an angle he couldn't see him coming from, to completely take him out of the equation for Nixus to give Nexus the chance to make a beautiful solo goal. What teamwork when only one person is involved on the ball. That is what you want to see.
That was special. That
was beautiful.
That's all I have to say about that one. And you know what? The game, ever since the last minute or so, was just... that couldn't have gone anywhere.
Popped into their own net there, and the pressure is still on now. Nixus and Darcy, everybody getting back on the NUIG side, but a shot in from Parable. Parable? Let's see this again.
Players
Spartan hitting it off. Darcy didn't seem to know where he was there.
Darcy just doing a few backflips.
Darcy in there.
But what can Darcy do in that situation? You know, it's not like he was making a mistake. He just had to shoot, didn't he? Or he had to try block that any way he could, because that was a dangerous ball.
When the shots are coming in at like 153 kilometers an hour, you have to. Sometimes you're down to a guessing game where you need to try and make the right decision. And it can be a 50-50 on whether you can go in the right direction or not. You can never applaud someone for trying, but the shot from Spartan in again, and it's been turned around in game 3. Now TU Dublin take the lead. Ball bounced into the centre by NUIG, I think themselves.
For all of those out there that say PC gamers are the superior players, just have a look at how well Spartan's been doing these last few games. He's a role model to all of us console players out there.
As long as you want to be him when you grow up, I assume. Here we are.
Hang on.
It looks like
anytime the ball's in the corner, it's scary.
Yeah, no, it's what it has been. That's been the tail of the take from this one. It's just been every time the ball's been in the corner, kooky stuff happened. Like it's been far from your average Rocket League. A cross goal, back out to Linz trying to knock it back, but TU Dublin quick on the recovery there as well. Cannon and Nexus both trying to fight to get it out of this half. Linz knocking it back into TW's half, but a ball's bounced off the corner in a really dodgy way there, and Darcy getting to it first. It's in the corner again, and this is the scary point, as he's been saying, but NUIG is just here for a slower recovery here, and now I feel like
another dodgy corner.
Well. Oh, and it's a miss, and it's a whiff in front of goal! Save by Linz with no boots left in the tank to just try and get him up to get the ball. Hinds up coming off the crossbar onto the crossbar by Linz. What a save that was, and they're still under this pressure now, so they still can't breathe. Spartan knocking the ball in, but Nix is just in the right place at the right time to knock it back out again, and Cannon far from hitting the shot on target there, but Spartan still trying it under pressure by Darcy. It looks like a quick counter, but Parable trying to shut down the pressure, and he's trying to shut down the pressure again, but it's come off Darcy again, and another whiff of the shot just across goal, but it's gone back in with Spartan to clear it out again. This is edge of the seat stuff. If you blink for a minute, you're gonna miss something.
Didn't even notice there's only 10 seconds left, and oh my god, this could be the third 3-2 game in a row. How unlucky is that? That one goal itself, but
no! 2 seconds left, 1 second, the ball's gonna hit the ground. It's TU Dublin. TUD Apes. They take game 3, and with that, the series. That was, you'd think the 3-0 in the series doesn't tell you the full story of how close this series actually was, does it?
That was 3-2, 3-2, 3-2. I mean, how unlucky can you be? You look straight away and you see, they lost 3-0. And then you realise, oh wait, it was a 1-goal game each time. Consistency. I think that's the, both teams were consistent. And that's what we want to see. Consistent performances, but NUIG, they needed that little step up. They couldn't quite find it in that series, but as we were saying before the series, you think now that first seed and second seed are locked into this group, with TUD Dublin first seed and NUIG second seed.
That's what, I stand by saying that as well, because I feel like there's no one else in that group with absolutely no disrespect to players, because there has been some banging games.
Yeah, we can't disrespect players because they're way better than me anyway. I'm not sure.
We are. Yeah, I should have been taking notes from watching that game there as well. But the plays that were made by NUIG, the plays just got better and better and better, because the defense was kind of shocking in the first game. They seemed to refuse to learn from the mistakes that they made. But the offensive plays in game 3 there, when they weren't off the ball, were just fantastic. They were better off the ball than they were on the ball. With the bumps on the defenders and the goalkeepers in order to pull them out of position and make that opening for the shooter. And it shows a great deal of chemistry and teamwork honestly, it's what I like to see in a team game.
It was, but right now, folks, that's not the last game of the night. We have another game coming up after this. We're just going to take a small little break just so we can make sure that all of our players and everything is set up for you. But Marno, any last words before we get into our little break?
Honestly, it's not over yet. Like, you think the drama ends after first place versus second place, but I can guarantee you that there's always going to be quality coming from any of the other games. So please don't go anywhere. You'll regret it.
Alright, we're going to take a quick break, folks, but we will be back soon to bring you the second and last series of the night in Ice Rocket League Week 5.
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our second game of Week 5 Rocket League for Ice. This week we have, well, we've just had a pretty big headbutt between the last two. Shut up, Willie, I wasn't ready. We have, last game was NUIG Griffins A versus TUD Apes, which was a very hotly contested competition between first and second place, respectively, in Group B. And now we have the WIT Vikings C team versus UCD Leviathans B. Now, what can we expect from this lineup just after the one that we had, Eric?
Well, I'd imagine the standard, no disrespect to the players, wouldn't be as high. The two teams last game were arguably the number 1 and 2 teams in the tournament. However, with these lower ranked teams, as I like to call them, in a tournament setting, we can see something special. We saw it week 1 when Fangles absolutely dismantled UCD A, which was pretty special for the Queen's B team. But honestly, when there's two teams that aren't the first team in their colleges playing against each other, there's a lot they want to prove. Because obviously they want to beat other colleges still. They know they're probably not going to beat their own colleges if they're in the same group as them, especially in the Vikings case where they're the C team. But, you know, right now, you know, I say the standard will be Platinum, Diamond, give or take. They're still capable of pulling off some special plays. But let's just see how it goes. Of course, we have Aaron, Adam, and Swift playing for the Vikings, and then on the Leviathans in a turn 3v2 situation. There we go. That was close. Both teams, they seem to go ahead.
UCD Leviathan's struggling to get the ball out of their own half early on, but no pressure now. Gamer gets it out, and Swift's on the back. A big clearance from Aaron there now, and they can set this one off again, back into the middle ground that they wanted. And Swift ducking the ball in, but Coco knocking back, coming back off Anecdotal, back in the direction of his own goal. And Adam flying straight into the corner in order to try and get pressure on it, but he's the only one in the corner there against a 3-man wall that was the UCD defense there. But now Swift doing a good job stopping dead in his tracks there and keep the ball not too close into their own half there. But I don't know what Aaron's doing there. He's turned himself around with a shot in and a big save. Shot from Anecdotal, save from Swift. Ball comes back in again, and Aaron keeping it off at the front post. Adam again to be the one to make the clearance. And now we're seeing some serious back and forth stuff as we come up into a minute into the first game here. Anything in particular spotted?
Yeah, the pace. There is a big pace difference in this game. Already, you can feel it's going a lot slower. Players are playing a lot more defensive, which there's no issue with that. But a lot of double commits as well. But can I just say, that Waterford strategy was one of the best things I've ever seen. Tip-off strategy. They told the player not to join the game straight away until tip-off. They baited Coco into not going for tip because they thought he was being nice and he was going to wait for them to spawn. But Waterford with 2 players got the ball into the orange half early and triple commit pinch. But right there, you know, that's some advanced goal strategies right there. What you think?
Psychological manipulation, like taking advantage of the sportsmanship of the other team. I can't say I like it, but I can't say I disrespect it. I can't say I don't respect it.
Yeah, these players would, you know, if they're getting physically battered by the high standard of grand champions and the likes of that we have in this tournament, if you can't beat them physically, beat them mentally. And you know what? I think
you're saying.
I think the 2 teammates smashing into each other there. Aaron, oh no, look what happened here. They just crashed into each other. Gamer, he was definitely just saying he there. His name perfectly suits what just happened there. That was tragic.
Aaron
boy Waterford
hit the ball out of from his own feet, unfortunately, and Gamer just there to back it up and be in the right position at the right time. And 1-0 to UCDB. And another shot coming straight in on them again by the WIT now. It looks like they're trying to answer back as quickly as they possibly can. And now Gamer's trying to center the ball in, but a quick one from Aaron to get rid of it. And the ball's going right back into the middle ground again. And this is where I can see the ball spending most of its time. In the middle ground.
Players constantly bumping into each other here. And another thing that the UCD team did there is they sent 2 people to kickoff, which is something you very rarely see unless they have a demo play in mind or they have a pinch play in mind. But you know, it's just small little mistakes, you know. But of course, I respect anyone that represents their colleges that gets into a tournament setting. This is game one nerves, of course, they do exist, and I think, you know, we're making a joke about the whole mental thing earlier, but I think mentality will be a big thing here, because if you're winning against, you know, when you're teams that aren't expected to make it all the way, and you start getting that win when you've been battered already several times in the tournament, all of these one goal leads and little plays like this, that's unlucky by Gamer. But I feel like mentality is going to be a big thing, and I feel like whichever team scores first this series will most likely win the game.
Total whipping the perfect shot on goal there as well, unfortunately. But what a big demo on Gamer by Swift there, and now something could be capitalized on it now. But the ball just seems to, it's just an awkward bounce, and it's just gone straight into the air. And Gamer voicing frustration there. The ball's come back in now into the WIT side, and a big demo on Gamer. Now Coco's just whipped anecdotal to finish it off. 55 seconds left on the clock, and it's 2-0 to UCD. I thought Coco, I thought he was dead and buried, but anecdotal comes in to cover him.
You know what? I don't care about what people may say about the standard of this. This is a game of such tight margins, because in this situation, not as many mistakes will go unpunished as Swift sets up Adam. Adam just went a little bit too early. And now, Gamer with the big fake on Adam.
Adam
that was
fighting for this.
That was filthy. Oh my god, that little drift. That was.
All he did was like fake.
Flip reset, Gamer. Oh, ceiling shot just misses. And now hits the ball up into the corner. Gamer's going to try and get a third here. No, Swift takes it out. Coco, he goes for the slowest shot and manageable. Doesn't matter. Gamer picks it up. Adam now, he's going to try to fend this. The shot's coming in. Adam and Aaron able to save it. And he hits it up. Will anyone be able to get it? Swift now in the corner. The corner causes havoc, but Swift, it somehow bounces out for him. He has a shot here. He hits it up in the air. Swift, he's doing some mad spins, unable to find the connection, and that is game. Oh no, hang on.
Oh, we're just
Oh, Gamer. Come on, Gamer. Oh, wait. He just...
You have to respect it.
You have to respect it. You have to respect it. You know what? This is hype. And we're going to hype this up.
It has been a fun game.
These games, you know, when you go from games where everything's so serious and everything so like, one mistake could end everything. In these games, you have so many opportunities. There's going to be so many little that just told me servants went down for maintenance. I'm not sure that folks, we may have to reset it here.
I think we're technical difficulties at the minute, unfortunately.
Technical difficulty, folks. We're just gonna have to reset the lobby here. Just give us a quick minute, of course. That game was so good, the server just couldn't handle it. I think that's
definitely.
What there
it does give us more time to talk about how excited about this game we are. It has been a very high energy, and like right there at the end, the countdown timer on 3, and just Aaron and Swift just full throttle, 90 foot on the accelerator, and both of them just clear the ball entirely right in front of UCD's goal, and they both just shoot underneath it, and the ball goes just doesn't go in. And I can't imagine, like, in a situation like that, how does the ball go anywhere except the back of the net?
Magic. That's it. You know what? Just because these players may not be as high standard as the last game, it doesn't mean they don't deserve the highest level of casting, which we are going to give them. These games are exciting. They do not need to be mechanically gifted to make a game exciting, because if there's one thing I noticed about this game is how even all of the players are, and I think that makes it great to watch. Yeah, sure, it was 2-0, but everyone was making mistakes. Everyone was going to try and make that one play. Everyone was taking risks. It makes it exciting. It makes it close, and hopefully we'll get a nice high-scoring game in Game 2 now that all of the nerves are done.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the thing as well, is we've been confirmed that the server has died, and we just need to quickly rejoin. So we will try and do that as quickly as we possibly can. So
We're actually waiting for you more, no?
Oh.
The rest of us are here.
You know what?
You know what? When you're so focused on the task at hand, you often forget about these things, alright? Because I'm still thinking about that whiff, to be honest.
I definitely didn't nearly join an exhibition game there as well on the way in, or to join the
That
private
would, that would have been tragic. But you know what? At least the server died at the end and not in the
one. At
middle of
least
the game. Right, folks, we are loading into game 2 now. I hope all the players join the right teams. But no, it's all alright. No crazy not joining the game at the start.
So,
But here we go, game 2 of
game
this series.
Let's
Let's go.
Let's get it on. And Swift on the offense, quick and early. UCD's half. The ball gets cleared out, and no one's back there behind.
Go!
Oh,
Oh, he gets it in.
go!
I would
1-0
love
to
it.
UCD Lions.
Ahoy, matey! What a shot! Just the speed defender unable to get back in time, and what a start from UCDB. Are you guys lagging? I don't know, gamer.
I think that blur that shot across the screen from right to left in an attempt to make the save was Adam. And it was a commendable effort. But just no one behind the ball originally there, and Coco to just finish it off. And it looks like there is just a big mess of shots in front of goal, and Coco again! Coco does it!
Coco does it. Coco trying to say, I don't want to be on this B team anymore. Get me onto the A's. The reactions there, right place, right time. And we often talk about their ping is unreal. I'm not sure what the internet's down in Waterford is like. But right now, gamer, I'm not sure why you're paying more attention to their ping. You should be focusing on the game at hand here. You're 2 goals up, and let me tell you don't want to be losing 2-goal leads.
I know, it can still be a dangerous one, especially if you're going to be worrying so much about the opponent's ping. And Adam's having a little bit of problem with his ping, but it's dropped back down again. They're all still in the green. It wasn't like the other week where someone was in
Red triangle, yeah.
a red angry triangle, yeah. The ball's gonna be staying in WITs even. Oh no, I see that angry triangle, but a goal by Anecdotal! Just as the ping shot up.
You love to see it. Look at that ceiling pass and just bonks it up into that top left region, down off the crossfire. UCDB, they're starting to feel comfortable, but Waterford right now, you just need to, you know, they're a bit shaky in defense, alright? Like, that's fair to say, but here we go. Aaron with the shot. Coco makes a great save. You know, like, if that was game 1, that could have easily found the back of the net. But I think a small thing there to notice is Swift unable to half flip. Half flipping, of course, is a difficult mechanic. And that's a dodgy pass by Aaron.
Get
that
it
was
out.
very dodgy. But
That was quick. That was very close.
he might
The ball is dropping!
No way! Aaron! What a madman!
Did you just
Does
do
the
that,
stuff-
Aaron?
He
3-0
hardly got a
Aaron,
touch.
pulled
Did he
this
get
out
a
the
touch?
bag.
Oh, I thought he got a second touch there. No, we were slagging him for being a dodgy pass, and he's like, hey, Morno, E-Jam, watch this. Goal. You love to see it.
3-0 down to UCDB, and Aaron's like, hang on, lads, don't worry, I've got this. And a shot from his own half off the wall, dipped, just in, and it looked like Anecdote was there behind the ball to make the save, but I think it dipped a bit quicker than he expected.
Go on, Adam.
And the ball's bounced over to, oh god, again, WIT under more pressure again. Clearing it out.
Aaron's feeling it. Aaron's feeling it.
Feeling it.
He's feeling it. Adam now rocking the dominance with the energy decal. Come on, Justin, you can do this, pal. Gamer sets it up. Swift, big clear. Big
Double
clear.
commit there as well. I don't know if either of them if Gamer would have gotten
Coco,
that.
hat trick. Oh!
W on Aaron! Nearly calling out his clan tag in the process there, but Aaron, big save at the near post. And now no one seems to want to touch the ball here.
That's all.
Coco
Right.
the ball back out again, and now it's Anecdotal versus Adam, and
with
neither
the
of them.
fake.
Oh, Coco and Aaron's back again!
What
It's
50?
a big
Oh.
1v1 here, the big 50-50s. Physicality is what we like to see, and Aaron with a I was getting reminiscent to the first shot that he scored. Looks like he was lining up another one off the wall again, and now everyone is just throttled into the corner on WIT's side here. I'm seeing Adam in the Red Kings again.
Big clear by Aaron. Is anyone going to be able to save this? Coco again. Big
Pure
save.
chaos.
This
What a
is
save from
crappy.
Coco. It's scrappy.
This isn't clean. It's not clean, it's scrappy, and that's what you like to see. You like to see these scrappy, you know, every play seems to be a risk, but now it's an open net. Adam True on goal. Oh, man, what happened? Oh, Adam.
How does it happen? How does it keep happening?
Oh, no, 3-2. That would have been a spectacular comeback right there. Adam just, when the pressure was on him most, but no, hang on. There's a boomer. There's a boomer. Any follow through? Oh.
Coco gets to it first. This has been edge of. I never thought. I didn't think it would be edge of the seat. But oh, he's put it in the back of the net. The UCD side
just
to attack as a unit. See them there pushing up as the 3, and Swift comes in with a big tackle that takes it all the way to the back of the net. And look, just like that, WIT have a light flying back into this game. I don't know who's under pressure here.
I hope the players are having as well. Oh, the big fake from Gamer. Oh man, this is. I think small things like that, like faking, you know, just you should throw yourself at every ball because a lot of these players are reacting. But now Swift, Coco, what a save! What a save by Coco! And now
demo.
Swift
And knock it back.
50-50. Coco, big shot from Coco.
Aaron, and it's 4-2 to UCD. Oh, the humanity!
If
Aaron's on 500 ping.
If he saves that with 500 ping and ended up winning that game, that would have been spectacular. Oh wow!
Chaos of it all.
I think someone should tell Gamer that Aaron's on a different console too, but I can't actually see his messages. But oh wow, 4-2 anyway. Let's try to take a breath here because this game has been intense. Aaron, he doesn't care about this thing. He just cares about winning as. Oh, it's open for Swift. Swift, will it dip off the crossbar? Adam misses. Swift misses. Coco misses.
Missed it.
That Aaron, man, goals off the cross or shots off the crossbar, backboard passing, hitting it in off the corner. How important can this be? Get it in the wall, get it in front of goal because defenses are struggling here. As Aaron, he hits it down. You think it's all but over. You're playing for pride now. Can you get yourself a second goal? It's still. And you have to think, if Adam scored that open net, could that game have gone differently? That was close. That was tragic. That was so intense. But you know what? One more game. I don't want to see another 3-0. I want to see a reverse sweep here. I'm rooting. We're not meant to root for teams in this game, but I'm rooting for Waterford here. Because I want to see a sweep here. I want to see some more carnage, some more chaos.
I do want to continue, but I've been.
We've joined that game very early.
The feral energy that this game has been showing us so far.
Oh no! What's happening?
No! Okay, everyone's in. Oh god, no! It's a 2v3. The minute and the shot target, and it's saved by Alex. What's gonna creep in? And Gamer gets it out off the line. That is what I've been talking about, the feral chaos of this matchup. It's been nothing we've seen before in ICE history. I've never seen anything of the likes.
Oh.
And ladies and gentlemen, you haven't seen nothing yet.
You know what? The last game was meant to be the hype one because they were the top 2 teams in the league. But these 2 teams, they're the most exciting teams in the league. Oh, Coco, he gets it in!
Look at that. Gamer with a big set, knocking the ball into the center. It's unfortunate that the Swift just wasn't there. Coco, what a chance to get on the back of the shot. What an assist that was as well by Gamer. Gamer now with an assist and a save to his name this game, and Coco being the main goal scorer, and I thought that was on target for a second there. UCD will be restart from their own half here. And the ball's going to be staying up. It's a high ball, and they're
high ball, dangerous.
A slow one. Aaron following it up though, and he's trying his best. His ping seems to have calmed down a little bit, but the chaos continues, and Swift's there just grabbing the corner boost, and they're just trying to keep it's a back and forth now, and it's dinking in front of UC. What a save! But Aaron's there! Aaron is there, and it's 1-1!
Yes! to see it. A lot of misplays. Coco, he made a great save initially, but Aaron, he gets it into that bottom corner, and the game is won for face. Gamer, aim for the skies, boys. You love.
This has been
Oh,
a very fun game of Rocket League to watch so far. But
this has been
This
great.
is where it's going to be edge of the seat stuff now. Because this will
I can
be
just-
whether
oh.
we continue on. This is match point. Or series
is-
point, I assume.
This is one of those games where I wish we had access to voice comms, because I can just imagine the amount of laughter in the comms right now, like come on, and like they're shouting at each other. Proper Modern Warfare 2 lobby style comms right now, I'd say.
Oh my god.
I'd say these players are not calm in any way, shape, or
Oh,
form.
where did it come off? Who did that come off of?
Oh,
Was that a gamer knocked the ball in?
It
I
had
think
to
it's
be
an
an-
oh.
what a
Oh,
finish! Oh
Steve.
no, he
Oh
got it!
no, it was
Oh,
Gamer!
Gamer!
Gamer came back! I thought that was an own goal, but now he gets full credit for it.
Oh,
Now with a
wow.
goal and a save to his name, Gamer seems to be running away with the MVP award of this game.
And of the memes. And of the memeing. Here we go, Gamer. Will we see something special here? No.
Even if we don't have access to the voice cons, at least everybody else has access to two idiots screaming their lungs out for no reason.
Hey, we're professionals here.
Coco keeping the ball out, WIT.
Oh, this is great. This is...
For anecdotal trying to get back in net, so's
Aaron,
Gamer as
big
well.
pass.
Aaron sent the ball, but Gamer's going to get to it first. And Adam,
Adam-
being the dedicated goalkeeper, he's staying back there. He knows exactly where he's needed to be, and he's clearing the ball back over into UCT side as well. And now, even with the goal line being 2-1, it's a very dangerous one we're seeing now. And we're seeing a lot of pressure on the
commit.
ball. Double commit there.
Oh?
Swift and oh, big demo by Gamer on Swift as
Thanks.
well.
Thanks.
He hits planks, and it's hit the backboard, but it's too far.
Oh,
Who's starting to get the counter attack here? UCD, vicious, not giving them enough chance.
Over Adam.
Adam's up, it's just bounced over everyone. Aaron couldn't clear it. Nobody could finish it in the center ball. And another big demo by Gamer on Swift, and it's been knocked back into
this
UCD's
is
half.
dangerous.
Looks like
The
a shot
triple
coming in.
commit!
A triple commit! We haven't
Oh.
seen one of those for a few weeks. Coco whiffing, but Gamer knew
Oh, here
exactly
comes
where
Swift.
he was
Here
going
comes
there.
Swift. Come on, Adam. Big backflip here. God, Adam is playing so defensive. You have to respect it, but you're 2-1 down, buddy. Get out there. Get yourself a goal.
Aaron's down, Gamer's on the warpath. Those people have families, Gamer. He's unstoppable with the demos. And Swift to get the ball out, good clearance, and now the pressure's going to continue on UCD this time with a big center by Swift. Swift hits the ball again, but Anecdote
Where's the
just
blue
there, and
players?
another big demo, and just WIT not capitalizing on that demo and the man advantage that they had there. But Swift's in again in a big
that's
hit. It's
dangerous.
gonna go
Off
up.
the roof, off
It's
the
coming down
roof.
off the roof,
Oh.
but Coco hits it, and it's back to Adam. What a save by Coco that was.
No, this isn't over for Adam. Adam has a redemption arc to play after missing the shot in the last game. Last minute of the day, potentially. Oh,
The ball
Waterford, they need to
it's
throw it.
staying in UCD's side. And they
Oh.
missed it, and Adam, Gamer's gonna
Oh.
get it, Gamer's missed it, and Swift missed it as well.
I'm so confused.
Aaron's
Oh,
knocking the
that's
ball
dangerous.
into the center again.
The double commit, if
Anecdotal
that's off
knocking
the
it up
roof.
with double commit.
What?
And Adam hitting it back into Swift's
Oh.
trying to get it. He's going for the dribble. Oh, what a goal by Swift! 26 seconds left on back on the clock, and it's 2-all.
Look how he sets himself up here. He slows down, gets it right over Coco. Absolutely destroys Coco. And that could potentially take us into overtime. Waterford don't want to end it right here. Adam still has his redemption story. Another double commit off tip-off. The pinch almost came through, but that's a dangerous ball. Double commit. The shot coming through from Gamer. That might bounce down for somebody. Adam and Aaron able to clear, but now Swift's left and goal alone. No
Oh,
way!
no, but it's a
No
shot on
way!
target, and it's 3-2 to WIT. Can you imagine? Storybook tales being told here. The turnaround for WIT. 13 seconds left on the clock. UCD, they got 2 down the throat of WIT, and now it is 3-2. It looks like this series is going to continue unless nothing untoward happens here. but the center gets in by Gamer, and now they've got everybody back. They've got everybody on the defense. They're not letting this slip now, and it's 3, 2, 1. The ball stays in the air. Swift gets it. Coco's got it. It's all in the corner. Everybody's here, and there we go. The series continues.
Oh my God! For all of those broken eardrums out there, I have to apologize, but my.
I can tell you though, nobody's more upset about it than my neighbors right now.
Oh.
What do we even have
I don't know what to
about that
say.
game?
It's, folks, if you're joining us right now, you have missed out on so much. This is insane, this series. For everyone watching on Twitch right now, I hope you are enjoying this as much as we are. Game 4. It is UCD up 2-1 still. It's a lot to ask of Waterford to win 3 in a row. Have you seen Stranger Things?
Yeah, I think we have. I think we have. And this looks like anybody's game at the minute now. And you said you wanted to see a sweep. This is the first step towards one. Big double commit from UCD there, the tip-off. And now it looks like they're going to be centering the ball directly into the WIT Zap again. But Adam making a big clearance. And we're going directly down into the corner on UCD side. And I don't think they're following it up. They're letting them play in their own half here. But a big corner in by Swift. No one there to follow it up, unfortunately. Didn't expect him to come in like that, and then Coco's here now knocking the ball down into the center, and it's getting eerily close to a tight angle here, but those are the angles that you don't sleep on.
Those are the angles that they score from somehow.
Yeah, they always find a way, don't they?
Aaron, oh, that was close, but now Gamer gets it over one, goes, if he got Adam there, that would have been some play. Adam coming up, clutch there. Coco over to Gamer. What's going on here? The big passing place now. This has been very back and forth, exactly the way we want to see it. Swifty, can he get a touch here? He gets it up every time the ball's in the corner. I just don't know what to expect. It is mental in this corner. That could be big. That's off the wall. That would be hard to clear out now.
The double commit there. Gamer goes through Anecdotal to try and clear the ball there, but Anecdotal centering the ball in. Aaron's the first one to get it out there, and this looks like a dangerous ball. Close in, and Aaron following it up, but it hits the backboard, and no one's there to follow it up just yet, but Swift trying to keep the attack alive. And it looks like we're just going to have a lot more of everybody charging for the ball. It looks like a free-for-all now. Gamer, though, trying to center the ball in. He's going for the fly himself, and Coco to follow it up. But it hits the wall, and it just missed.
1v1.
But it's a shot! No one's behind the ball! Swift!
Let's go! Swifty! Again, coming off best in the 1v1, catches the defender off guard. The defender was unsure whether to go for it or not. Caught in no man's land, and Swift gets the first goal of the game. And how important is that for the morale of WIT?
I hope everyone has their volume down, because I feel like it's the safest thing to do right now.
I say at this stage, Celtic just has us muted and is actually just casting by himself.
It probably should be.
We're just shouting to ourselves this whole time.
Adam with the big clearance now, but it's going to still be in that dangerous spot in the corner. Like you said, we've been scared whenever the ball gets into the corner. Swift going through Coco in order to try and knock the ball back into UCD's side. And this attack is no longer more level. They're trying to get the counter going, but Adam keeping the ball in UCD's side. Coco keeping the ball in the air, and now Anecdotal trying to follow up as well. Big demo by Aaron on Coco, and now they're forced to make a reset here. I'll make to rotate it back, and now Swift unable to get the ball centered there, but Adam's trying to Adam went for it, and there's a double commit there from WIT.
No,
Coco's there and did the crossbar. No, he's put it in his own net. He had to try and get it off that line.
No.
Coco with a fly in off the crossbar. Adam just misses, but Swift, when you're in that position, you have to try and get rid of it.
Swift,
sometimes you have to play the ball in the direction you're facing, and sometimes you're facing your own net. Big 50-50 there. It didn't go anywhere there.
I see a Rule 1 happening this game.
Oh, you see a Rule 1, do you?
And if they break it, that'll break my little heart. I think I'll retire from casting if that happens.
Oh, no. Whatever would we do?
Oh, no, the team bump, that was...
Oh, God.
Almost tragic. But now Swift... Go on, Swifty. Go on, Swifty. Oh, no, Gamer.
Oh, Gamer's hit it. I put Coco there to clean up Gamer's mess that he made by accidentally dribbling the ball back towards his own net. And now it's a counter on. Adam is down, but Swift is there to get there. And that's a decent shot as well. And Swift to follow it up.
Parker just have a little look at Swift here. Look how far he kicks that back from. He just beats 3 players to the ball, puts it top right. Yeah, that was spectacular from Swift, and Swift is having the game of his life right now.
Amongst the UCD defense, he just pops up after clearing the ball and he just finishes it. It's amazing. That was a good effort, and he better set it up himself as well, didn't he? Now they're back under pressure now, WIT, but UCD gamers there. But then what a cheeky one! Anecdotal scores, sending 2 defenders to the shops. Look at this. And neither of them are there for it. Anecdotal says, "Drink while you're at the shops, will you?" And sends the 2 of them off. Absolutely beautiful. And it is 2-all in game 4 of this series, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that was a strange shot. That would have been a great finish if that went in. But right now, Aaron, he's looking to make a play for himself. Swifty. Oh, what a fake by Swifty. I thought Adam was behind him.
There as well. It is just a mass of cars. It looks like a block up on the
Aaron,
doesn't it?
Ooh, this is getting proper spicy.
Oh, get it up there! What? Off the... Was that off both posts, or was that off one post and then off of Swift?
Gamer is... What?
Aaron hits it, hits off the post, and Swift, who completely missed it, is there. Calculated. Get the calculator app out on your phone right now. Adam claims it's calculated, and I want to agree
that was goal. Oh, that has to make the highlight.
3-1.
That has to make the highlight reel. I don't know what even happened there. That was the most calculated thing since calculators. It was spectacular.
Now, if you look at the score line now, with 44 seconds left on the clock, 3-2 to WIT. If it stays this way as the ball rolls across their own goal mouth, or dare I say, they score another, as Swift comes in and hits the ball. Big clearance there by Gamer. But if it stays the way it is with 30 seconds left on the clock, we're going into game 5, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Oh no!
No! Oh no! I couldn't open my mouth.
Aaron!
Said it before tonight.
Oh god!
You have to take the ball in the way you're facing, and
well, that one hit.
You're
You know what? The last one didn't hit the 2 posts. That one hit the 2 posts.
3-all. We still have an opportunity with 20 seconds left for something to happen here. Then go into or to continue to go into overtime. But we're looking at a potential game 5 here if WIT walk away with this one. And just whiffing the side of the post for UCD's goal. 5 seconds left on the clock, and it looks like UCD are under a lot of pressure here. But it looks like WIT are letting them have it. They don't really want to try and risk anything. And we're in overtime in game 4. We're just getting straight into it again, the 50-50, but Aaron followed it up and take the clearance off, and Gamer was gone off to go get his boost. Was nearly like that as well, and it's ended up being quite centered here, but Anecdotal to take it out from the side, but it's being put back into the middle again, but Gamer to get it out, and only Adam back and Swift hot on his heels to
Gamer,
get back and try
opportunity
and make
out of base.
Big move by Adam there to shut down the attack. And big clearance by Aaron to follow up. They're quick on their feet here.
I'm not sure is it the Red Bull or this game that is making my heart race so much, but I can only imagine what it's like for these players. I'd say, Swift. Open net. What a save. Wait,
what a save again. The double save by Aaron.
Aaron completely.
And that's an open goal. Oh my god, edge of the seat stuff here. I don't know what happened. I can't tell which way this is going to go. A double save by Aaron and Swift, who's already made 3 saves. Anecdotal with 2. Gamer with 3 and Coco with 3. Oh my god, it's still not got in.
Coco now, big opportunity.
Make a big rotation and get back in a defensive position as quickly as they can.
That's dangerous.
Swift missing it. Oh my god. Aaron hit it off his own post from an inside angle.
Triple commit, is that bouncing in? He's going to get to this first. It's in the corner, but this corner is dangerous. Oh no, that is terrifying. Gamer with it. Goal. Gamer finishes this series off. UCD not letting it go to game 5 here. Gamer, he does it all himself. Locks it up the post, flies in, beats the 3 defenders, and that is it. What a series!
Game 4 overtime. UCD take it. We really thought we were on the midst of greatness with WIT there. We thought we were about to see something really special. Oh my goodness me.
Lads, what was that? That was spectacular entertainment from both sets of players. That was enjoyable. That was highly entertainment. Who cares about the ranks? Who cares that that was meant to be not the highlight of the day? You know, that game came after the best 2 teams in the league playing, but what a game that was. Full of action, full of mistakes, full of solo plays. I don't know, like, Moreno even, like, what word would you, one word to describe that series, what'd you go for?
Feral. Chaotic. Because that is what, at its baseline, Rocket League is so great at. That no matter what the level you play as, it is always going to be entertaining to watch. I was on the edge of my seat. I've strained my voice. I can hear someone knocking with their broom on the floor upstairs. My upstairs neighbors hate me. This is fantastic. That's the passion that Rocket League and esports in general can make to a community like us. And this has been fantastic. What a game that was. That was spectacular to watch. There was moments where neither of us knew what to say. We were just spouting gibberish and screaming. And that was just the raw excitement and passion that the game takes a hold of people like that.
That was beautiful to cast. That was beautiful to watch. My phone just hit the ground. You love to see it. I didn't whack my knee this time. My knees are still alive. I learned from past mistakes to sit back while watching these games because I was jumping up and down loads. That was exciting. That was everything I wanted it to be. I mean, Morno, what? Anything you want to say before we finish up for tonight?
Oh, and every week we've done Rocket League, it has just gotten better and better and better. Every time a week's come along and Tuesday wraps back around again and we do Rocket League, the excitement has just gone up. The class of play has gone up and the entertainment has gone up. There is so much fun. It's a really fun game to play, to watch, to cast.
It is. It's a great game.
Everybody. But I think we need to talk about our schedule, don't we?
We do, and this is where I always get everything mixed up. So I'm going to go all out and say tomorrow we have got some more CSGO, I believe. That's our Wednesday game. Of course, for those who don't know, ICE, we play a game each day of the week. On Monday, we have Valorant. On Tuesday, we have Rocket League, which you just watched. Wednesday, we have CSGO. Thursday, we have League of Legends. And Friday, we have got Rainbow Six. And you know what? I think that's good for, during this lockdown as an esports community, we can come together in Ireland and we can provide these matches for you. All the weekdays. You come home from work, college, whatever. There's always a bit of entertainment here for you. We hope we entertain you. Of course, we are very delighted to have you all, as usual, listening to us destroy your eardrums. But you know what? It was a great night, Morno. As always, I love casting with you. No offense to the others. I miss you, Dutch. But
you tell that to everybody. Anyway.
Oh, and of course, a big thank you to everyone behind the scenes as well. There's a lot of people you don't see, such as Heltic, of course, as usual. We could not be producing this without him tonight. He runs the stream. Thank you very much. And you know what, folks? There's 2 weeks left. Until 2 weeks of league play. Then with the seeding, we will go into our knockout phases where we see the best really play each other. But of course, week by week, this gets bigger, this gets better. I'm not sure I have much more to say more now.
Oh yeah, no.
Nice.
We're all tuckered out now. The stakes get bigger, the plays get bigger, and the risks get bigger as the season goes on. And when we break off into a playoff, that's when things get even more exciting than they already are.
And I believe that is it, folks. Again, thank you for joining us. Ejam with me with the night was Morno. Morno, thank you very much for your company, as always. And folks, we will see you next week for week 6 of 7, would you believe, of Ice Rocket League.